Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aufa and I am from Group 1. Today I am going to present on Lab 5, which is the enhanced recognition of the complexities of environmental conservation. So let's proceed. Okay, what is complexities? Complexities is the number of elements in the organization environment and their connection. That means people in the organization and have connection. That means you can see we can consider them as politics and governance. Okay, when politics and governance, both of them, they make a decision and they come up with rules in conservation ecosystem. When they come up with the rules, people will obey them because why? They trust and put all the belief on them. So when there is a problem regarding conservation, they use political model, which is political condition for complex problem solving. That means regarding that the conservation program or problems, they use complex problem solving. That means they consider what is the right thing to do, what is the best thing to do, and what is benefits to human more, what is benefits to economic more, and environmental fields such as management of freshwater, climate change, and food agriculture. So when human believe to everything their words, everything words they given. So when they say that technology and innovation will fix all of them, so human will believe to all they say. So if human stay in such ideology, for future continuous population and economic growth with free market and globalization that will happen, and also politically is acceptable. Even we admit that we live in a finite world. So recognition, how public start to recognize this. When there is recent advanced understanding, there is interdependence between social and ecological system. How environmental and climate changes complicate the solution that politics approach. So the emerging paradigm begin to recognize the wicked nature of ecosystem governance, or we call it politics. It's not like they are wicked. It's like public has been bewitched with them because of their decision. That's not like they do a bad thing, but that we just recognize the bad side of them because why we are obeying too much on their rules, on their decision. So, wicked problems, it is a defy complete definition and easy or complete solution due to the inherent and constantly evolving complexity of the system at stake. They use the complexity of ecosystem and plurality of human perspective on the definition of environmental problems and solutions. So, we can see there are bias between human and environment. They are more to humanity, they are more to human rights than conserving the environment itself. So because of this, human follow them. Human don't know the current situation of public don't know the current situation of conservation. So they start to demand for ecosystem service when they don't get something, because why? After when we use too much ecosystem service, and then they become limited, and then humans start to demand, and then it become a dangerous threshold and tipping points, and actually some service because of that demanding already threatened and facing degradation. So solution, government need to play a greater role in enhancing the capacity of their ministry to assist communities in more sustainable action. Because why? After public realize that we are facing a problem in conservation program conservation activity, human and development component were profiled over environmental pillar. But then environmental degradation still become a major problem because why? We realize too late. So what we can do, we must make a goal to save our environment, find an approach that enhance the recognition, the connection between ecosystem and society through increased fairness and balance between the needs and limitation of what is provided by the ecosystem. What we should do, public must solve the complexity of the situation itself. We need to apply principle and allow people to develop multiple solutions to the problem, and then we want to reduce the emphasis on the wickedness on the politics itself. That means we need to give some space to individual, to public, to give their voice to politics, to take account on with a rightful solution. So world's nation, we need to develop and implement conventions and target to move towards a more sustainable future. It is for ourselves. That's all for me. I hope you understand, and thank you.